It's a gentleman Grochowski show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a gentleman Grochowski show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a gentleman Grochowski show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a gentleman Grochowski show.
My special guest is Spanky. He brought Partey.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Spanky and Partey.
What's happening?
Welcome, gentlemen. Come on. I don't want to shake that hand. I know where it's been.
Yeah, scary.
I know where that hand's been, Partey.
But tell me, how do you feel?
I feel good. You know that I would now. So good. So good. I got Partey and Spanky.
It's definitely live and in action.
You can say color. Like my purple shirt.
Hey, I'm pretty colorful myself
That's
here.
what I'm saying.
But you know what? Life is good right now.
Yeah, it doesn't get better. Now, earlier
I got the Comics Rock t-shirt on.
Yeah, they do.
Moved it out the way. You
Yeah.
see the Comics Rock.
They
Comics
do.
Rock.
But do they roll? That's what I want to know.
We
Some
just, say
of
they
them
keep we just say they keep their career rolling.
They better. It'll be flat salads. Stop. So, hey, you guys were in a movie together.
Yeah. Blood Money.
Yeah, tell us about what's it like working with Partey and then what's it like working with Spanky.
Hey, you know what? I thought, man, it was fantastic because by Spanky having all the experience out there, he nourished me and guided me.
Yeah.
Because there were times where my mind just went blank.
Yeah.
And Spanky was like, relax, get your lines together. It's all about you. And after Spanky calmed me down for about 20 minutes, the scene went to absolute perfection.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And then he shoots you at the end of the scene. Right?
I knew about a lot of shooting going on, but yeah. Spanky definitely took care of business.
Yeah. Oh, that's too bad.
And
I wish we could have brought the clip from the movie, but in the clip I got a little potty mouth, so I got a potty mouth. So
definitely don't want to try. Don't want to do that.
It's a family show, so I couldn't bring the clip with me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rated R movie, just on language only.
Now, Spanky.
You know how Italians talk.
Yeah, that's why it's a different language. That's why it's Sicilian. Sicily, right? Sicilian or whatever. Yeah.
Sicilian.
Yeah. Now, Spanky, I got a question. What's it like working with Partey?
He was cool, man. He kept me laughing on the set.
You're like, who's this guy? He just comes out and who's he? He's a gift from God, isn't he?
But he was cool though.
Yeah.
He was cool. It was great working with him.
Yeah. And he's definitely. How's he drive? Tell us about his driving.
He drives cool. He drives definitely better than me.
Yeah. Okay.
But you know what? I'm just naturally I'm naturally emotionally funny.
Yeah.
Should we tell him a behind the scenes story from Blood Money? Should we tell him a behind the scenes story?
Yeah.
Might as well, yes. Tell him all about it.
So in this opening scene of Blood Money, I got to tell him, I almost got killed.
Okay.
I shot Partey, but I almost got killed.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Didn't I find it?
Yes.
How does that happen?
Oh my goodness. Woo. Go ahead and tell him, Spanky.
So we were out here in the cemetery filming Blood Money.
Okay.
And we went, first of all, it was after hours, just like after 10. We weren't even supposed to be out
into
there
a cemetery
to film the scene of Blood Money.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So we weren't even supposed to be out there.
Right.
So we're out there filming, and guess who pulls up? None other than the sheriff.
Okay.
Pulls up.
Okay.
And all he sees are 3 black guys and a Latino. That's all he knows. That's all he sees.
And one of them's got a gun.
Yeah. That's the funny part. If he would have pulled up 30 seconds later, the next line out my mouth was when I was supposed to pull out the gun and shoot Partey.
Oh my goodness.
And if he would have rolled up and seen that.
Oh my God.
What are the odds?
He'd have shot first to ask questions later.
What are the odds of that?
You got better odds to win millions of dollars.
So when you see this movie, and you see the opening scene, just keep that. That's a real behind the scenes story.
So yeah, I mean, I just imagine you're sneaking into a.
Wouldn't that have made some headlines? Actor gets shot filming movie.
No good.
That would have been funny.
No, not have been a good time at all.
That would have been, but it would have sold the movie though.
Yeah, it would definitely have done something.
If
You wouldn't
police
have
had
benefited
showed
from
up,
it, but
Police had showed up 30 seconds later, it'd have been over with. Woo! You know that ain't lying for lying.
And it's not like you can tell the sheriff, quiet on the set.
No. But they think it was kind of there was lights everywhere though, wasn't there?
No, it was dark out there.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They left the cars and the headlights on so that we could film the scene.
You still gotta have lights. I gotta talk to this. I gotta talk to your director.
All he seen was like I said, 3 black guys and a Mexican. And one of
I
them,
thought you're not a Mexican.
and one of them got a gun.
I thought you were not a Mexican.
I am not a Mexican.
That's what you said. Right?
He's not.
These are just jokes. I got these jokes.
Now, do you think? What do you think is going to happen in the future with comedy? Anything?
I see it forteing back into clean comedy.
Clean? Yeah.
I think people are getting tired of the comedians coming on stage not really saying nothing. A lot of your new jacks, they coming on, they just cussing, for no reason.
Right.
They don't even have a point to their cussing. They're just using profanity for shock value.
Right.
So I see the audience wanting some content, in the material, and I see it coming back to that,
Now, I remember back in the day. This goes back years ago. I'm sure you've seen it too. It was Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That was just nothing but just. That was like the very first totally.
Yeah.
Dirty.
Yeah. But see, he also had content though.
Right.
It wasn't just cussing. He had a storyline. He talked about something.
Okay. But that was the first time I remember oh my God, he said that.
Yeah. Well, I go further than that. I go back to Richard Pryor.
Okay.
Richard Pryor and Mudbone.
What's that, Mudbone?
Man, you don't know about He don't know about Mudbone.
Oh, man.
Richard Pryor, Mudbone, man.
That was a character?
Yeah,
Oh,
you need to do some comedy history.
Yeah, I gotta check that
research.
out. I'm unfamiliar with that.
Richard Pryor is famous for Mudbone.
Yeah. And heroin.
So true. So true.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm sure he's more happy of the Mudbone part opposed to the.
Yeah, Richard Pryor is famous for Mudbone, though. But these guys, they told stories. They were the greatest storytellers. So
Exactly.
they had content. They weren't just up there cussing just to be cussing.
Yeah, I know a lot of the younger guys just go up there cussing. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We know all the words already.
right.
That's right.
There ain't unless they come up with some new words.
That's right.
So I think it's a movement back to clean comedy.
Okay.
I really do.
Yeah, well, that would be kind of cool. Now, who's your favorite comedian of all time, if you have one? If you had to pick one.
Man, I'm a big Steve Harvey fan.
Okay.
I think Kevin Hart's out there doing his thing. Shouts out to all my Chicago comedians who I started with. Damon Williams, he definitely doing his thing. Deion Cole, those are my guys, man. B. Cole, Marlon Mitchell, those are my guys. We all started together 20 years ago.
That's awesome.
So, shouts out to them guys. George Wilborn is like our big brother. So, we working.
Yeah, you got to keep it going.
Yeah, we working.
Now, Partey, what's on your mind right now?
My mind is, I'm thinking about a former comedian, very well known. Martin Lawrence brings back memories.
Martin Lawrence.
Oh, my goodness.
Martin.
Yeah. The reason why I thought he was so funny because he didn't need no script. Stuff just came out of his man's head. And he was funny as hell.
Yeah,
Right.
kind of like improv, right?
Yeah.
Just,
It's just natural. Just like me. I mean, it just naturally comes out. Just let it flow.
Let it flow. Let something flow. Partey, let something flow right now.
All right.
Say something. Say something good.
Say something good.
Make us laugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't you know?
What?
It's the Gentleman Grochowski Show.
Say it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't you know? It's the Gentleman Grochowski Show.
One more time.
Everybody,
Everybody,
don't you know? It's the Gentleman Grochowski Show.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't you know? It's the Gentleman Grochowski Show.
Oh my goodness, that's a #1 seller.
Yes.
I gotta have it.
That's right.
I need you to record it for me in the studio soon.
I guarantee you I'm going to do it sooner than you think.
Yeah. Now, Partey, any other stories about your driving? Anything on the road you want to tell us about?
Oh, my goodness.
Roti's got nothing but bad stories on the road.
Woo. You know what?
You know he got pulled over twice, or twice on the same day for the same thing?
No, it's even worse than that. Twice in the same hour.
Same hour for the same thing.
For a headlight missing.
And they wouldn't honor the first ticket. They gave him a second ticket.
I'm like,
You know, every time I ride with him, they think it's, Williams and Torres from New York Undercover.
Yeah.
riding around in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
They think it's Williams or Torres.
But I gotta share a story what happened to me this morning.
Uh-oh.
I almost thought I was gonna make the show, but yep, I blew a tire out. Yeah.
How did you do that?
How to do it? You mean how come it happened sooner? The potholes, man. So I'm driving down Cicero Avenue and I hear a poof. I'm like, oh shit. So about 10 minutes later, I look on my car, the sensor up, tire low. I said, oh no. Not only is my confidence low, but so is my air in my tire.
Oh.
So I had to rush to try to get it fixed, and it was no good.
He said, not only is my confidence low.
Oh, my tire.
So I had to end up putting a donut on the tire. The tire was no good.
What kind of donut was it?
Unfortunately, it wasn't no chocolate, no strawberry donut.
Damn.
I was mad, but it's the type of donut that you put in your vehicle, which only just designed to get you to get the tire fixed.
Right, what's it going to cost you? A lot of money.
And I would have got, thank goodness I didn't get 2 more tickets for a donut.
Oh, my goodness. They get you. They would get you.
I'm knowing me, I might get 3 tickets for a donut.
Yeah.
And it ain't for getting your price lower neither.
No. Unbelievable. Oh, well.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for bad luck, I would have had no luck at all. Unbelievable.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate it.
Anything else you want to say before we go, Partey?
Yes, I just want to say thank you for everyone for supporting Partey and also sticking with me because as everybody knows, I'm going to be an aspiring actor and also comedian. So as you can see, me and the governor, we're going to shake on this deal constantly.
It's a gentleman Grochowski show. Everybody, don't you know? It's a gentleman Grochowski show. Everybody, don't you know? It's the Gentleman Grochowski Show. Everybody, don't you know? It's the Gentleman Grochowski Show.
Welcome back to the broadcast, guys. How are you?
Awesome,
Good.
awesome.
How about yourself?
I'm doing well. We watched some of your show earlier today, and we had a great time at it. Tell us about the outcome of the fair. How you guys feel about just doing the show just now?
It was a great outcome, standing room only. Every seat was filled.
Yeah, why did I have to stand?
It's a stand-up comedy show, so it's only right you stand up.
I didn't really appreciate it. A big guy like me needs to be comforted, and then they put me in the back, and I had to stand. I'm like, oh, my goodness.
I have to give you this nice, fine setup back here.
Yeah. So tell us about some of you guys are writing some sketches now and stuff like that, right?
Yes, we're writing sketches about the problems we have being twins. Because people think everything is like a Doublemint commercial. It's all good, and it's funny. It comes with some, I wouldn't say problems, or issues. You just have to see. You can't really explain.
We're going to call it twin problems. That's what we're going to call it.
Right.
Nothing's wrong with that. It's kind of it's good to share your problems with somebody, right?
Exactly.
And if you can't tell us apart, it's okay to just call us twin. You don't have to sit there and guess which one's which. Just call us twins.
Yeah, because the way to tell us apart is I got a mole in my eye, in my eyelid. But then I got people always walking up to my face trying to figure out which one it is.
Oh, you have the mole. You're Chris.
And they always still get it wrong. So Carrie equals eyelid, but just say twin. It's cool. We'll answer. Both of us will answer to that, all right?
And we know it's kind of hard to tell us apart. So you can just call us twin, but there's some people we expect who should know the difference between us, and that's our parents.
Yeah, especially my dad. He would walk in the house and just slap at me and be like, Carrie, what I tell you about? He said, what I tell you about getting those bad grades? I'm like, that wasn't me who got the bad grades. That was Chris who got the bad grades.
And then he would say, well, you shouldn't have looked so much like your brother. Get the hell out of here.
Like I can control that I look like him.
If we just keep our mind focused and keep perfecting the craft and don't take it for granted, I think it can go a long way.
And the cool thing is you got two minds working as one.
Yes.
In your routine, you guys did something pretty funny. You stepped behind the other guy.
Hey, Chris, what was the name of the club we went to last night? And then Chris looked at me with this face. Now, you see the eyeball popping out, holding his breath. He's looking nervous right now. This tells me, Carrie, she doesn't know we went out last night. I told her I went to sleep early. Get me out of this mess. No, not last night. I mean, last week when we all were there.
Oh, yeah, we went to Underground. That's what we went to.
That's right.
We can tell what each other's thinking just by our facial expressions.
Yeah.
So we thought it'd be funny to be like, all right, well, I'm gonna make facial expressions and you tell people what I'm thinking because we've been in these real life situations and we just thought people would know.
Yeah, and most of the stuff we do is from real life experience.
Right.
So when we speak up there, it's true stuff.
Chris, this is the third girl you brought over this week. I can't keep track of all these girls and their names. I need to help you.
Hey, Carrie, did you know Susie went to the Bulls game?
Susie! That's right.
And not only do we talk through facial expressions, we argue through facial expressions.
Like, we was out, and these two girls introduced themselves to us. One was Monica, and one was Ashley.
Now, Monica was fine as hell. And Ashley was okay. But I was trying to get Monica.
So was I. So I gave Chris this look like,
this means I got dibs on Monica.
And he gave me this look. I was like, my fair, you had the hotter one last time.
You can get the next two, I promise.
Now, was there ever a time that you misread the other person's thought?
Oh, yeah. Tons of times. But we've gotten better over the years.
Yeah, definitely. The older we get, the more we understand each other.
Because you would think that even something you get right down from the beginning, you know? Oh, you know, that look, but then that look means something else today, right? And you're like, no, that means that. Like, no. Right?
It can happen, but...
You're like a baseball player, you know, like body, you know,
Yeah,
signs
exactly.
or something like that. Oh, I thought you wanted me to steal first. No, I wanted you to take the garbage out. You know?
Exactly. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but, you know, it's more when we're not supposed to keeping us away from trouble, you know, where we really understand. Sometimes we misread it, but it's not important enough, but we get the important stuff down.
I feel you.
One thing I think that's really funny is sometimes we'll get a joke at the same time. Somebody says a joke, and we'll do that same, 2-second pause because we didn't get it at first. We're like, it's hilarious. Sometimes I'm so amazed by how much we are like. It's kind of freaky and scary.
Yeah. Who's got the more annoying laugh?
I do.
Chris does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I definitely got the most annoying laugh.
But one cool and weird thing about being the twin is that I can hook him up on dates with a girl that I'm dating's friend, and she doesn't ever have to meet him right away to see how he looks like.
right, like if I'm dating one girl, her friend will come up to me and is like, you got a twin? Hook me up.
So now that makes me think, like, does this girl secretly want me? Or does she really want my twin? Or I could have had her. Damn, she's probably freakier too.
Now I'm salty, like, damn, I could have had both of them. I didn't have a twin.
Yeah, we're definitely a lot alike, but at the same time a lot different. And I think he's more conservative than I am. You know, I like to party a little more than he does. You know, he follows the rules a little more than I do. You know, which is awesome. You know, but.
Like you guys brush your hair the same way or brush your
Nah.
teeth the same way?
We for the longest time we had facial hair the same, and facial hair and the haircuts were always the same. And now I got a beard and he just has a goatee.
Yeah.
You know, so that's but it's a lot. People notice things that I don't think I would notice right away. Like we ask people some people are like, oh, I know the difference between the both of you guys. He does his eyebrows. Your hairline's more back, or he has more weight than you, or he wears earrings. He has more. I'm like, that's stuff I don't think I would recognize in normal. If I look at twins and I'm confused, I'm like, I don't. You know.
But not only that we're identical twins, we're also biracial.
Red-headed,
Light skin,
freckle face,
nappy headed,
pink nipples.
identical twins. So you can imagine the struggle we went through our whole life.
We were never black enough to be black.
And we were never Puerto Rican enough to be considered Puerto Rican. So we always had to do extra
to prove our race. For example, I had to cook a lot of Spanish food to show people that I know how to cook Spanish food.
I had to learn how to dance salsa and shit.
You can find us in the summertime in the middle of Humboldt Park, waving the Puerto Rican flag. Just a whole bunch of Puerto Rican things.
If the prove we was black, I had to do shit like get waves.
Had to learn how to step in the name of the love.
Go to Bell Billiken.
Some TV shows he would watch that I can't stand, and
Some
vice
music
versa.
some music he likes. I'm like, what are you listening to?
Okay.
And
So you don't do exactly everything I like.
Nah,
certain things that you
definitely
just-
not.
You can't stand.
For the first time, and now we live together. We don't live together for the first time in our life, and it's actually not bad. It's cool.
We still call each other like every night, though.
Yeah.
Now, is there any type of food that one will eat and one won't?
No, we eat pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I might drink a little more alcohol than he does, but other than that,
It's only because my tolerance.
Okay. Let's go. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by the
thanks
broadcast.
for having us.
And you guys sign it off.
It's the Walker Twins on a Gentleman Grochowski show.
What up, everybody? What up? How's it going?
You guys can get louder than that. How's everybody doing today?
Welcome to the 1-year anniversary of Laughs at Libero. And with me and Chris. There we go. I'm Chris.
And I'm Carrie. And we are the Walker Twins. And if you can't tell us apart, it's okay to just call us twin. You don't have to sit there and guess which one's which. Just call us twins.
Yeah, because the way to tell us apart is I got a mole in my eye, on my eyelid. But then I got people always walking up to my face trying to figure out which one it is.
Oh, you have the mole. You're Chris.
And they always still get it wrong. So Carrie equals eyelid, but just say twin. It's cool. We'll answer. Both of us will answer to that, all right?
And we know it's kind of hard to tell us apart. So you can just call us twin, but there's some people we expect who should know the difference between us, and that's our parents.
Yeah, especially my dad. He would walk in the house and just slap the shit out of me and be like, Carrie, what I tell you about? He said, what I tell you about getting those bad grades? I'm like, that wasn't me who got the bad grades. That was Chris who got the bad grades.
And then he would say, well, you shouldn't have looked so much like your brother. Get
like I can control that I look like him. Being twins, we know a lot of people that the other one does not know.
So I have a lot of people coming up to me, giving me hugs or shaking my hand, and I'm just like, who are you?
Except when it's a hot girl, I just go along with it, I go along with it.
That's true. I had this one girl thinking I was Carrie for 3 weeks.
I know, I was salty too. I'm like, damn, you pulled Jessica? He was like, man, we pulled Jessica. I was like, I don't know what that means. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, that was a really good time. But you all right over there? Yeah.
Just
nervous? Huh? A little nervous? Nah, I'm not nervous. You know how it goes. But one thing about us is that we're a lot the same, but we're a little different too. So people always think that we gotta be exactly the same on everything, and that's not true. 'Cause we're twins and we have a lot of things going on for each other, but we're also different. Like people ask us like, who's the badder twin?
Carrie.
Nah. I always say Chris is the bad twin, and he always says I'm the badder twin. But the thing is, like, if you ask Chris, if you tell Chris a dumb question, he'll answer like this.
Yeah, that's cool, but What else you got for us? What else, you know? And Carrie, if you ask Carrie, he would just answer like this.
That's stupid. Well, we are identical twins. There's different types of twins. There's fraternal twins, which come out at the same time, but they look different. A lot of people say eternal twins, and no, they don't live forever. Fraternal twins.
And we are definitely not Siamese twins or conjoined twins. We're not stuck together people, you know. And we had some people even come up to me like, "Hey, are you guys sesame twins?" Like nobody here is making a sandwich or there's not a Big Mac anywhere in sight. No, we're not sesame twins, Siamese twins, fraternal. We are identical twins.
You guys don't know, identical twins have the same DNA. So if we both had sex with the same girl, which is gross, but if she got pregnant, they couldn't tell who the father is.
That's right, ladies. So if I get you pregnant, best believe I'm blaming it on Carrie. No way we can prove it.
Could be, I'll be having troubles wrapping it up too, damn it.
Put that helmet on that.
People always ask us like these crazy questions like, "Hey, can you guys talk to each other through your minds?" And the answer is, no, we cannot talk to each other through our minds.
Well, what we do, we talk to each other through facial expressions. Like the other day, it was me, Chris, one of his girls, we're chilling. I was like, "Hey Chris, what was the name of that club we went to last night?" And then Chris looked at me with this face. Now, you see the eyeball popping out, holding his breath. He's looking nervous right now. This tells me, Carrie, she doesn't know we went out last night. I told her I went to sleep early. Get me out of this mess. No, not last night. I mean, last week when we all were there.
Oh, yeah, we went to Underground. That's what we went to.
That's right.
Also, one time I brought somebody over to the house, a lady friend, and Carrie didn't know her name. He forgot. And Carrie made this facial expression. Now you see the wide eyes and the nervous look right there? This is what he is thinking. Chris, this is the third girl you brought over this week. I can't keep track of all these girls and their names. I need to help you. Hey, Carrie, did you know Susie went to the Bulls game?
Susie!
Yeah.
That's right.
And not only do we talk through facial expressions, we argue through facial expressions.
Like we was out, and these two girls introduced themselves to us. One was Monica, and one was Ashley.
Now, Monica was fine as and Ashley was okay. But I was trying to get Monica.
So was I. So I gave Chris this look like,
this means I got dibs on Monica.
And he gave me this look, I was like, my fair, you had the hotter one last time.
You can get the next two, I promise.
Nah, man, you get the next three. You got 3 girls already.
Yeah, but 4 won't help. 4 will help.
All right, you can have her. You can have her, Chris.
Thank you.
Monica, I'm Carrie. Let's go and get a drink.
Don't you know, it's the Gentleman Grochowski Show. Everybody, don't you know, it's the Gentleman Grochowski Show. Everybody, don't you know, it's the Gentleman Grochowski Show.